And the fact that people must really identify, you know, when you say this man, know that this man, he's a, don't conflict. Don't say, don't classify every man as Rastaman, any man who wears locks as Rastaman. Aswad,
yeah, man.
You being a member of the Rastafari Council in Ghana. Recently on TV, one brethren go up on TV, his name is One Love Kubolo.
Yeah.
He wear locks and he wear women's skirt. He go up on TV, he doesn't wear underwear. He go up on TV and raise up his skirt and show his manhood to the whole world. Now, a whole lot of people were calling me, Lagazee, oh, you Rastas are disgrace, oh, see what your fellow... You understand me?
Yeah.
What is your take on that?
Yeah, well, this is what I was trying to tell you before, that people go there in our image and they cause a lot of repression to come down on us, which the public don't really see that, because we are the ones who face it. And we know that a lot of these things, they happen, and we address them from time to time. But the key, as my brethren say, is the levity. The people in Ghana, you know, a lot of people in Ghana, they know the difference. They may not be able to be accurately pointed out, but based on the love and the respect and the works and the consciousness, they know who is a Rasta. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of these brethren who wear here now, they are just kind of imitating and making it a little bit difficult, right? But we definitely see that people like that, they will be dealt with in time based on our works.
Serious thing. Seriously, but these people are disgracing the image of Rastafari.
Yeah.
And Rastafari Council in Ghana. I don't know the last time or the first time you people carry on some campaign to put a stop to all this in Ghana. It's like the Rastafari Council in Ghana is dead. Oh yeah, man. Because we don't hear about them.
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
we have 32 radio stations in Accra.
Rastafari, and you're nothing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, hear what happened now. Them say the harvest is plentiful and the reapers are few. It's what I'm saying. There's a lot of Rastas in Ghana. And the thing about it is that the support for the Rastafari Council is not there that much. It's a few brethren that actually doing the work. But we do follow up these issues. Presently, we are actually working on educating the public concerning the difference between we and these people. We are also inviting people like Kobolo to come and sit with us so that we can actually inform them and teach them how to actually compose themselves, since they are presenting themselves in our image and it's creating a problem for us. You see what I'm saying? So we are doing that kind of work apart from even the work that we are doing. We are making the youth actually express liberty.
But Aswad, if you are doing such a, if the Rastafari Council is doing such a work, we don't hear it.
Yeah.
Are you doing it individually or media-wise?
Well, we do it within the organization. It is just now that we are engaged in the media, because you know before the Rastafari community haven't been engaged in the media, right? And it is now that we are actually coming out. So even right now we have a campaign organized, a media campaign organized, which started last week. And it's going to go all the way to the end of the year.
I know that the Rastafari Council, Daddy Bosco, who is the program director for his effort, is part of it.
Yes, sir.
So you see, we have all the big heads in there.
Yes, sir. So something should happen.
What are you people waiting for?
Well, trust me, the time is now. The time is right now. And as I say, we just started the campaign. And you are going to see some action taken where these things are concerned. Because apart from those little brothers or brethren or whoever that doing those things, the general public need information. Like, for instance, the police need information, the army need information, the government need information, the teachers in the universities, they need information from I and I. And we are focusing on those, not even so much on these imitators, right? But more in those institutions.
Same.
Yeah.
All right. Seriously. Now, let's go to the Bobo camp. I believe you know the Bobo camp at Tafo.
Yeah.
Koforidua.
Right.
Now, there's a serious problem over there.
Yes, sir.
That now, as I'm talking to, only 4 people are in the camp. You understand me? I have brothers over there who are calling me, hey, Lagazee, what is going on in the camp? It's not good. They say one Jamaican man rise up and take over the camp. And they say, yo, no, Ghanaian man can't run things. Yeah, man, I'm this and that and that.
Yeah.
How come rest of people who are supposed to know better, who preach peace and love, Bobo Shanti, who tie long turban?
Yeah, man.
How can you present yourself in a bad man style?
My brethren say it already. He says not every man who you see put on the icons. Because not only dreadlocks are the icon, you know. The button, the turban, the this, that. So many icons we have as Rastafari. And it's not just a Ghanaian man who do that. You have Jamaican who do it. You have man who born in America who say them is Rastaman and them do certain things. See? But Bobo supposed to mean brother. The word Bobo, it's supposed to mean brother. So we can't even understand what you're telling us right now. We would have to go and do our own investigation to see what is happening, which the Rastafari Council will take that up to actually go over there and see what is going on.
If you don't know, then I'm telling you that there's a serious chaos at the camp.
Yeah.
You understand? There's a serious chaos that only 4 Rasta men are left in the camp right now.
A year ago, we had some information where that is concerned, right? And we call the representative from the Bobo camp to come to the Rastafari Council so we could have a dialogue, and they did not acknowledge our request, right? So it's an ongoing thing to actually try and get them to come on board, because we have representation of all the Rasta groups in the Rastafari Council. The Bobo is the only one that is not officially represented on the council. So that's why it's a little bit difficult in terms of us having the, the current information on them. But all the other organizations are on board the Rastafari Council. But we will follow up on what you just said. Just to make sure that your information is accurate, and also to see what we can do to assist in that process.
Yes, Jablu, we don't have too much time, but a couple of times people wear locks. They come in, they wear earrings, they tattoo themselves up and yeah, man, I'm telling you, that is in Ghana. And they go up on stage and they hold microphone and yell up the name of Selassie. Come back and preach Rastafari to the people. At the same time, those people go and bring Hennessy and smoke cigarette and come back and show people that they are Rastafari people, or they belong to the Rastafari Council, or they are Rasta people. And people conflict. You understand me? I would like you to tell us something about these people, for the people out there to know that Rasta is not like that, or Rasta is like that.
No, Rasta is definitely not like that. And like I said, it's instinctive. You yourself, if you see somebody behaving in a manner who's trying to protect themselves as Rasta and behaving uncontrary, you can tell, say, those people, they're not Rasta. Because even you can have a gut feeling about this thing and say, the way that brother is behaving is not a Rasta, because Rasta people, what we stand for, and the kind of liberty we try to portray. We are not exhibitionists. The people who try to use the locks and our paraphernalia to project themselves usually have some kind of motive, maybe economic, or they think if they do this, there'll be some kind of artist or something like that. So they've got some kind of motive behind that. And these people, like we say, their judgment is set, because when they come amongst us, so we burn them with enough fire. Most of the time, they don't come into our congregation where we can really, show them certain thing about the right thing. It's just some random groups who, the easiest way to get some kind of advertisement now is to grow your ear while and long, especially in Ghana, and pretend to be Rasta, which we know nothing about you. If anyone who says they're a Rasta, they must be, like I say, must belong to one of the Rasta institutions here in Ghana. And we would know something about the individual. You can call up with an Aswad or anyone and say, who is that person? Because we know every Rasta. If you are a real Rasta, we know you. Because we are a family. We know each other. You see what I'm saying? So we know also that, like I say, in anything, you have people who try to really represent it in a wrong way, trying to look financial gain. And the Rasta movement always have those kind of individuals shadowing us. They wear the locks, they go out and do criminal activities. So when the police catch them, then the police deal with them accordingly. Sometimes they call the organization to say, verify who this individual is. And we can say, no, this individual has nothing to do with the Rastafari movement. Deal with them as such, as criminals that they are.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have too much time. I would wish we could continue for Jablu to, show us who the real Rastaman is. He has said a lot that people have to differentiate between Rastas and non-Rastas, so that that the people who wear earrings and their locks, they twist it some way and they stylish it and all those kind of people are not Rasta people. No. You understand me? Know the wolves among the sheep. You understand me? So please, you must differentiate that. Please, we are sick and tired of all this nonsense that people go around doing all sort of awkward things and they attribute all to Rastafari. Rasta is clean and Rasta is love. I'll take the final word from the item. You understand me? Let me start with Aswad.
Yes, I. The most I'm saying then, you know, since we are in Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah left a very good example for the Rastas in Ghana to emulate. Just like I with Marcus Garvey in Jamaica. Marcus Garvey gave I a good example, right? So a man don't have any excuse to say that him don't have example. Haile Selassie is there, and we want us to look to those two people, Rastafari.
Selassie, every time. And I learned, you have, I don't know whether set up a school of Rastafari that little picking in there.
Yes, Lagazee Afrocentric Academy, yes,
okay.
Which is in Tema.
Okay, all right.
That's a school that we have.
All right.
It's not just for Rastafari children, the children in the community, they are a part of it as well.
Oh, all right. All right. So you mean that Rasta is doing a good work?
Give thanks, yes, I.
All right, Jablu.
Selassie the first. Yeah, man, we just want the people to know, say, look, Rasta is love, Rasta is consciousness, Rasta is responsibility, not only to your community, but to your family. Rasta is people who employ themselves and seek employment and carry yourself clean. Godliness is cleanliness. So, you know, these are the things that enhance our liberty. And like I said, any individual out there who live in contrary to this, you know, say fire go burn him. In judgment is set already. I know that. So we never watch them people. Yeah, I know. Selassie, I love
bless
and guidance.
Every time. Yeah, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, you don't know, yeah, man, everything set, everything capacitic. You don't know, man. So, yo, try to differentiate between the real Rastaman them and the non-Rastas. You understand me? So that at least this image of people disgracing Rastafari should at least cut off in Ghana. Rastas are decent people. Yes. Rastas are godly people. Rastas love each other. Rastafari is not about criminal activities. Exactly. No! Please, please, take it again. All those who tattoo themselves and wear 2 earrings and 1 earrings and live on a hype until they are not Rasta people.
Naked themselves on TV.
Yeah, naked themselves on TV.
Nothing to do with that.
All them things. No, but that is not Rastafari. So please, and please again, watch it out. Watch it out well. My name is King Lagazee. Stand by for the positive chat segment. But before then, commercial first.